Just days before France's presidential election, a gunman shot dead a police officer on the country's most famous avenue, the Champs-Élysées. Paris was brought to a standstill once again by another attack. It was a tragic end to a campaign marked by turmoil. In November, François Fillon won the Conservative primary with a landslide, a result that defied the opinion polls and set the tone for the most unpredictable French election in memory.
With my agenda, with my values, I have felt this wave that defied all preconceived narratives.
Security had always been a big concern for voters, along with jobs and immigration, and for weeks the former Prime Minister looked like a favourite to win. But then a scandal broke, allegations that he'd used public money to pay his family for fake jobs. Police placed Fillon under formal investigation, but he refused to step aside.
They want me to be alone. Are we alone?
Marine Le Pen is also facing legal problems. The far-right leader and European MP is being investigated over claims of misusing EU money. But her campaign doesn't seem to have suffered. The anti-immigration and anti-Europe candidate has been a front-runner from the start.
I would fight Islamic terrorism and the communities that produce it and whose people are taken hostage by it.
As Fillon's campaign faltered, Le Pen suddenly had a new and unforeseen rival, and one with a very different vision of France from hers. Emmanuel Macron is pro-business, pro-Europe and socially liberal.
In this exhausted nation, we do not want tomorrow to look like yesterday.
The former socialist minister and banker launched his own party only a year ago. Critics said he was too young and too inexperienced to succeed. Few people could have anticipated his rapid rise. For the socialists, it's been a very different story. After the deeply unpopular president François Hollande decided not to run for a second term, Benoît Hamon won the socialist primary, but he's failed to unite the party behind him. Lost socialist voters began drifting, many to Jean-Luc Mélenchon. A fiery TV debate performance made him stand out, and the communist-backed far-left candidate's popularity soared. François Fillon also began gaining ground and persuaded former rivals to rally round. What for a long time had looked like a two-person race between Le Pen and Macron is suddenly split four ways. The Paris shooting has added fresh uncertainty and tension to an election which has already transformed the political landscape. Many people in France are fed up with traditional politics. There's a real thirst for change. And after Donald Trump in the United States and Brexit in the United Kingdom, many are watching this election in France very closely because it could shake the foundations of Europe. Natacha, Butler, Al Jazeera, Paris.